Hey friends, so I am back with another book, and I have been reading, but I have not been recording, so I'm going to catch up with a few books, and you will see the same outfit because I'm just trying. I have a little bit of time today, and I'm just trying to knock everything out, so don't mind me. But for the first one, we are going to go over Sacred Woman. So for this book, I read it last month. We are in June. I read it in May. Yes, I believe I read it in May, and I was trying to read it for a month-long read, and I ended up finishing early because I was over it. And this book is such a big, like, it's already thick. She's already thick. And then when you're reading, this is how the pages are. So you have like 2 columns on each page. It's chocked full of information. Like, there's so much information in the book, but I will say that I did not give this book the greatest rating. For me personally, it was not a book for me. Some people can go ahead and follow this process and do these things. For me and how I live my lifestyle, or how I want to live my lifestyle, is not exactly for me. This talks a lot about being like raw vegan, I believe it's called, and that just ain't for me. And I hate the fact that and maybe it's true, because they're like, you know, like basically you need to be like so into your health and stuff so that you can reach the other like dimensions and your higher self and things like that. But at least right now, for this chapter in my life, I am not ready to like commit myself to that. That is such a big commitment to like do no meat, no dairy, and then on top of that, just basically like raw veggies. And she kind of breaks it down for you so that you can transition over if you are like a meat and dairy eater. But even still, I was just like, it's not for me. And just some of the things that you do daily are not, just weren't for me. I wasn't connected with, I wasn't feeling. There were certain things and certain aspects and like mentalities that I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And it's just a book where I have to take what works for me and leave the rest. But in the like context of the whole of the book as a whole, I have to leave a lot, because just for me and how I operate, I know that I'm not going to be able to make it through. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold y'all, like nothing like that. And so it just was not for me. So this book has 14 chapters. It has an appendix, A and B, notes, acknowledgments, and index. It's 401 pages. And then, like I showed you, a lot of the pages are, you know, those columns. There are pictures and stuff that are black and white in the book to show you different things that she's explaining and stuff like that. And the book is like truly a like wonderful book, and I know a lot of people like love this book, and it works for them. For me, it just wasn't my thing. I am very much into spirituality. I am very much into the Egyptian path, and that book is like, this book is that, like, that's what it's talking about, and you know, that sort of thing. But still, it just, over and over, I can't even say how much, it just was not for me. If you have it, if you want to read it, I would suggest it. There are, like I said, there are good key points in there, but just the overall thing, it was not the move for me. And so for that reason, I personally wouldn't recommend it to other people. I think I'm gonna look into like other like reviewers responses, like especially like on TikTok. I love going to TikTok because it's just like quick and easy to see what people said they really liked about the book and stuff like that, so that I can get more information on that. Maybe some of the stuff went over my head, maybe I missed some things, but for me, it just, I can't say over and over enough, it just wasn't for me. I do love the author. I love hearing like her when she's on like podcasts and like YouTube videos and like those type of things. I love her. I love that she put this book out there for people who are able to move in that way and things like that. But for me personally, the book was not something that I would want to follow or practice or get into in that way. And then, like I said, from like reading it, I don't know if I was I'm pretty sure I was supposed to take more than a month to read it, but I wanted to just like go over it and see what it was. And I do think she suggests that in the book, to like read through it and see, because it's like a step-by-step guide, so you want to read beforehand like what you need to do and then follow the steps and stuff, and commit to that. But for me, I'm not able to commit, unfortunately. But I hope that you did love this read. If you've read the book and loved it or didn't love it, however it went, please comment below, because I do want to see other people's opinions. Like, really, like, this is probably one of the biggest books that I want to see other people's opinions on, because I just, as much as it's recommended, I just feel like, what am I missing while reading the book and stuff like that. So, into the next one. Have a good day.